Hi, greetings from the mountain path, the world of finance. This session, we'll discuss how to create an efficient frontier graph in Excel using live stock data. We'll use stock history function in Excel. If you're using Office 365, you can directly import stock data into Excel. Let's quickly and start. So we'll take the start date as a 1 year back from today, that is 14th September 2023, and we'll end date as today and 14th September 2024. So you'll take three stock data using and these new additional features that are available in Excel Office 365. So you can directly type, for example, and State Bank of India, if you know the symbol, and or you can type State Bank of India. And so you just need to and click stock here, and so it'll ask for which particular data you want to have a refer. So you can choose the National Stock Exchange. So if you click it here and you have a connection, live connection. What is the advantage? There is a small square on top of it, and you can get any data of the stock live and using stock prices, beta, as well as 52-week high, low, etc. So you can get a lot of things. This is an if it is available only in Office 365 if you are connected to web. So otherwise, if you don't want to use, you can still import the stock data from Yahoo Finance or any other sources. Now I'm using and stock history function in Excel, and some of the most recent Excel version has got that. So use stock history, and first you get the symbol and the start date, end date, and then I use a zero for daily prices and one for the header. So I've got the closing prices of these three stocks: State Bank of India, Punjab National Bank, and Ashok Leyland, and from National Stock Exchange India. So I got 1 year stock return, and now I take the log normal return of these three stocks. Why log normal returns? Because the stock returns are additive, log returns are additive, so that is an important feature. Now it calculate what is called the annual and discrete return by converting, that means the exponential average of the log returns multiplied by 252 minus 1. So exponential r minus 1 to convert the log returns into a discrete return for these three stocks. Now you want to have what is called my random weight and for these three stocks. So I use a rand function to generate a rand number, and in turn I also add this and this random number so that the portfolio of that and weight has to be 1. Now we can use and this random number divided by and the sum of these random numbers. So you can simply and freeze that and copy that. So now, so you again you have to sum up this weight. Now you keep pressing F9, and you have a and the weights of these stocks can be generated and dynamically, and it will change, and so that the sum of the weights of these stocks is equal to 1. You can also do it for 4 stocks, 5 stocks as well. Now I'm using on population variance covariance matrix using data analysis in Excel. So you can go into data analysis, and you can use the data analysis covariance, and whenever you use a covariance you'll get what is called and your population covariance. Now I copy the weight and from there by using a transpose function. Similarly, I use the annual returns by using the transpose function. Now you got the covariance variance or variance covariance matrix and the weights and the annual returns. Now what is a portfolio annual portfolio returns is use a sum product to get this. Now I calculate the number of returns in my stock is 247 because I want to convert the population covariance into sample covariance matrix. How do you do so? So we can simply copy this and then is equal to and multiply this n divided by n minus 1 and into the population covariance. Now you put and command shift enter or control shift enter, and you'll get this sample covariance and or variance covariance matrix. Now the next final step, and you need to calculate and the portfolio standard deviation, annual portfolio. So this is actually what happened. It is your and daily your user daily returns. So how do you calculate is equal to and square root and you can use M mult bracket and matrix multiplication again, and transpose that, and the vertical weight array, and comma, and then take this covariance matrix, close bracket, then again take that and wait. Now, then you multiply this by, you'll get the portfolio standard and variance. This is using daily. So you want to multiply into annuals to multiply it by 252. Now you take the square root. Now, so now you don't enter, you get control shift enter or command shift enter. So you'll get the portfolio standard deviation as. And again, this is dynamics in the weights are keep changing. You can see that now you got the portfolio returns already calculated, some product. Now we'll come into that. Now we are going to do a simulation of 5,000 times. So how are you going to simulate? So we'll use and our calculators and annual portfolio standard deviation and annual portfolio returns here. Now using a data table, what if analysis, and so we'll use a data table, and so we don't put any refer any data. You just click any part of the cell here and click OK. Now you got the and what is called the risk and return simulated. I have simulated 5,000 times. So you can simulate as much as you want till your Excel work. Now I assume and risk-free rate to calculate Sharpe ratio for each risk and return combination. So and the formula is nothing but so that the annual returns, portfolio returns minus your and the risk-free divided by the annual portfolio standard deviation. Now, so that your risk-free return is going to be constant. So I can and so you can freeze that. Now I got the what is called my Sharpe ratio. So once you maximize so the optimal portfolio is nothing but your and you can use index function and match function together. So use a maximum of the Sharpe ratio, and that will give you the return the risk corresponding to that. Similarly, the maximum Sharpe ratio that will return to the best the return. So this is your optimal portfolio. Now you can and you can graph it. You can actually simply and so I have already done so. So you can say that you can also do so, and you can match. You can map this particular point, the optimal portfolio. Also, you can see there small red color dot, and you can add it in your thing. So this is how you can create and yeah, efficient frontier using multi-asset. The advantage here is you can change the data, and you can change the data in Excel. You can change this one into any other stock. So I have done and using and a multi-asset portfolio of four stocks also, and so four stocks also, and so you can see I use four cement companies: Dalmia, Ultratech, as well as Ambuja and ACC. A similar manner I've calculated, so I'm able to and you simulated that. So this is an efficient chart you get, and since as the number of stocks increases here, and so what happened is the each dot is a combination of different weights of the portfolio. So this is how you can create actually. See this I'm using, and one, two, three, four stocks portfolio. You can also increase it to many stocks also. And hope you enjoyed this one. And thank you for watching.